Hop là, c'est parti. Petit message pour prévenir les gens que je vais streamer. Parce que sinon, on va s'emmerder. Tac. Mais... Ah, voilà, c'est ça qui manquait. Tac. Ensuite, on va le tweeter. J'ai pas mis le son, on est bon. Ok, ça c'est bon. Et hop là. Et c'est parti, on va continuer Max Payne. Il fait un peu froid chez moi, donc comme vous avez pu voir, j'ai mis l'écharpe. On attend que ça passe, finalement. Hop là. Il y a 2 Desert en main. Alors pour tous ceux qui ont déjà fait du stand de tir, déjà avec un flingue en main quand vous tirez vous avez un recul, alors si vous avez les 2 flingues comme ça c'est une horreur. Voilà, j'en étais là.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
On se balade donc dans le stade à la recherche des méchants. Ah, attention, il va se passer un truc important au ralenti. Ah, encore des fils de pute. J'espère que c'est des ordures ménagères. Ah, ça l'est certainement pas. Ah. Ah, ça pue du slip, ça.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed buffet. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A
Unité
few
des forces
days earlier,
spéciales.
I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Attention, c'est important. Ça, c'est le moment où on va commencer à arrêter d'être silencieux et distrait et qu'on va tout niquer.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Nope. Ça sent pas bon. Encore une fois, Max, tu te mets le nez en... C'est pas parce que tu es chauve et que tu as une meilleure pénétration en l'air que tu dois te mettre directement dans la merde. Hein.
Mesma coisa. quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, eu tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Oh, il y a un beau fusil à pompe là.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar, de saco cheio.
Porra, põe as coisas aqui em cima.
Boum. À quel moment je lui ai pris son arme? Ça c'est quoi? C'est un fumigène. Ah, je sais ça. C'est un fumigène, non? Et soyons sûrs, on va voir. C'est un lance-grenade. Non, c'est encore mieux. Je reviendrai ici au cas où. Oh, j'avais pas vu ça. Bonjour. J'entends des méchants. Venez me chercher. Bonjour. Je vais faire un petit aller-retour en arrière pour aller chercher des munitions parce que mine de rien, j'en ai pas beaucoup. Voilà. Avec torche. Ça change pas grand chose, mais avec torche, allez. Ça, c'est fait. Ah. Par ici, donc. Ah. Ça servait à quoi, ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette bite? Debout, debout, debout. Hop là, on récupère les munitions. Si on a... Ah, elles sont là. c'est un fusil à pompe. Rester avec ça, parce que ça a l'air d'être assez efficace. Qu'est-ce que...
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We both become targets.
Foutre. Il était caché où?
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Ah. Serait-ce de la... Oh. Deuxième morceau de lance-roquette. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a à voir là-dedans? Quelle saloperie on va encore tomber?
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crush of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva.
Je sais pas, il y a...
When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare.
Quoi, c'est le Jamaïcain qu'on a épargné? Oh merde.
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it.
Oh putain. Mais qu'est-ce qu'ils font en fait? C'est des drogués? C'est des prostituées?
I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Oh putain, les gilets pare-balles! Ah, ok. Oh putain, je suis dans le caca. Il me reste 9 balles. Vite. Ça, je mets plein. Je t'attends. Viens. tire à travers. Oh, le con. Là-bas. Sors. Ah là là, vite. Là, venez. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce pixel du cul? D'accord, c'est le même truc. Oh putain, mais 3 balles quoi. Putain, mais le mec il me tire dessus alors qu'il est en train de se faire carnarder, c'est dégueulasse. C'est dégueulasse, madame la juge. Relever que vous êtes mort, merde. Oh putain, il faut toujours au moins 3 balles quoi. Je vais chercher d'autres balles. Oui, parce que là, c'est pas possible. Oh, il y a plein de balles. Je te vois. Voilà.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
C'est ta réponse à tout ça, Max. En fait, de toute façon, je suis trop loin dans le merdier maintenant, je peux pas... Je peux pas ça. Je suis tellement limite en termes de balles.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony.
Ce moment de jeu mérite. Ce moment mérite un meilleur jeu.
Finally.
C'est quoi le plus étonnant, que Max a joué ou qu'il y a un piano accordé dans ce merdier? Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Il est où mon flingue? J'avais un fusil, il est où?
What the fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing?
Trafic d'organes.
I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! No, no. Caralho! Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough.
Un petit moment de bonheur et d'insouciance serait pas mal après ça.
For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Ah, voilà, merci.
Even I could guess what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Ça pue, ça pue, ça pue. C'est par là, est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose ici?
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Non mais t'inquiète, j'ai vu la porte. Tu me donnes une seconde parce que je cherche le troisième morceau en or du lance-roquette là que j'ai pas trouvé depuis tout à l'heure. Oh, oh,
They had a fucking arsenal in here.
yes.
It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground. So I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Where you see one man, I see four. Ah, tellement bien cette réplique. Est-ce que... Ah d'accord, non tu... Donc, oui, ok. Ok, je joue pas. Bon, il y a un truc rigolo à savoir, c'est que le C4, contrairement à ce que pas mal de gens pensent, ce n'est pas un... Comment dire? Le C4, c'est un explosif, certes, mais ce n'est pas un explosif, dire qui est... Oh.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going.
Le C4, en fait, c'est pas un explosif c'est un explosif qui est extrêmement stable. Si tu tires dessus avec une arme, ça n'explosera pas. Le seul truc qui déclenche le C4, c'est le détonateur électrique ou je sais pas comment, électronique, je sais pas quel truc.
Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he
Alors, j'ai
tipped them
l'impression
off
que
about
les
the
terroristes et
stadium
la police
exchange?
locale sont sous la coupe du même mec qui a buté notre chef. Ça alors. Est-ce que quelqu'un est-il surpris? Max s'est posé du C4.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here.
Encore une fois, ce moment est inintéressant à jouer. C'est faites une cinématique rapide ou ne me faites pas jouer. Mais arrêtez de me faire un truc ou un mix entre les deux. Je sais pas ce que c'est cette arme, mais c'est efficace, hein.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Hop là. Je ramasse des munitions, Ah, ils viennent de là. Je vais faire le petit plein. Parce qu'il n'y a pas de raison.
It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
Voilà, j'ai récupéré les munitions parce que c'est la vie. Oula. Hop là, sniper. Sniper, sachant sniper. C'est ça que je fais. Oh, ça s'appelle un 360 no-scope, ça. Plus. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je reste au sniper ou je reprends ma grosse mitraillette? Je reprends ma grosse mitraillette. Ah, ça. Voilà, merde.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Oui, oui, oui. Va te coucher. Hop là.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Il est passé à travers la texture, ce qui s'était pas prévu.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
C'est comme mon problème.
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried!
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The
T'es
great
qui toi à la base
American
en fait?
savior of the poor.
That's right!
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Oula,
Well, your
t'as un postiche ou
powerful
t'as un problème de
people
texture?
aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Vas-y, va te planquer à droite là, va te planquer, voilà. Maintenant on va y aller. Je pense qu'il est temps de... Oh shit! Mais... Putain, qu'est-ce que... Ouh là là, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Tu crèves. Rentre. Qui m'a tiré dessus? Trop d'animation, bordel!
Agora!
You. Oh. Ça va jouer comme ça, ok. Oui.
Você vai morrer!
Ok, je suis censé faire quoi en fait? Oui. Est-ce qu'il y a... Ok. Il est là. Ça bouge. C'est ça, fallait juste attendre tremblement de terre. Mais c'est naze!
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice
Ça,
to see you.
je commence à l'apprécier de plus en plus.
Smiling.
Merci.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Listen, now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
Alors, t'as peut-être arrêté le trafic d'organes. Pas sûr que les gens, les blessés, soient sortis. Hein. Je pense pas qu'ils aient eu le temps. Un gros type chauve en colère.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of
Ouais.
you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina.
À New York,
Giovanna has family in
on a
Salvador.
encore la famille des mafieux Rital là, qui nous en veulent. Hein.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
Ouais, j'ai encore niqué des gens.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know, I know it was very wrong.
It's alright, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
Je savais ce que c'était.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Sympa le mec.
Try to look after yourself, Max, huh?
Genre, oh, pas de problème. On attendra. Pas de problème.
If you say so, pal.
Mais pas de problème. Peut-être plus tard. Ah!
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
Ouais,
Yes.
allez, niveau suivant. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que j'aille niquer encore?
I've looked through this information you gathered, and it's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A
Ah.
weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Mais en fait, c'est quand même un truc où on est à un stade du jeu et du niveau et de l'univers où un mec qui tue, un mec qui fait de la drogue, limite ça va. Et bizarrement, la limite c'est ah, par contre si tu touches à l'intérieur des gens, c'est non. Genre c'est niet. Tu touches pas, c'est caca. Ah, les standards de moralité sont juste magiques.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
Officiellement.
And unofficially?
Officieusement, donc on va niquer des mères.
We can always try something a little more creative.
Je peux être créatif.
Creative?
Il n'y a rien de créatif en fait, il y a rien de créatif en appuyant sur la
De
gâchette.
Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
Mec, t'as fait confiance à quelqu'un, tu vas te faire niquer. Combien tu paries que le flic est un enculé et qu'en fait on n'est pas venu récupérer les preuves pour retomber un politicien, on est venu pour nettoyer, faire en sorte que ah mais non il y avait rien en fait. Ça sent gros comme une maison.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela...
Vu qu'ils sont pas au Brésil, ils sont au Panama je crois. Ils parlent quelle langue là-bas? Le portugais je crois. Ça se trouve... En fait ça veut dire que les gens qui... C'est-à-dire que tous ceux qui parlent la langue, tous ceux qui parlent leur langue, ils ont pas le côté ah putain d'américain qui comprend rien quoi.
Você vai te proteger, caralho. Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, Eu? Fudeu, filho da puta. Otário!
Le bon air de Genève.
Deixa eu sair daqui, velho!
Et un pendu. Il y avait un pendu, tout va bien donc.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Oh putain.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou.
Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him! Answer him! What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Quelle bande d'abrutis.
Back in the precinct after all this time.
De
Time to
retour dans un
find out what the
commissariat.
hell was going on.
Allez, c'est parti.
Porra, mano, cuidado! Se abaixa, seu pedaço de merda!
Bam, bam.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Faire face à la musique. Face the music. Comme dirait Yana, please don't stop it, please don't stop it, please don't stop the music. Ah ok, je suis chargé. Clac. Ah voilà, je cherchais, il y avait bien des antalgiques. Pourquoi à chaque fois qu'il y a une cinématique, je repasse en mode avec... C'est chiant.
Concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all.
Je profite donc d'une diversion.
Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Está me achando com cara de babaca? Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei.
C'est parti. 30 balles. Petit à prendre. Headshot. Ouais, on va repasser avec ça parce que puis la pompe a pas l'air très efficace au final.
Mr. Have a nice day, guys.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more presently, seemed I was too.
Oh shit. L'atterrissage à l'atterrissage. Sans déconner, il était à terre, il te met un tir au ras du sol, il me touche. Mais c'est quoi cette bête? Mieux. Je vais faire la chose aussi. Les fusils à pompe c'est efficace, mais en fait c'est tellement lent dans ma manière de jouer que j'en veux pas.
The security switch had to be in that booth.
Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de choper des munitions en plus? J'ai vu.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the
Ça pue du
Imperial
slip.
Palace Hotel.
J'ai vu qu'il y a le bouton. Ça sert à rien de me faire ralentir.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Ah ouais, d'accord. Je sors, je meurs. Ok, c'est parti.
This was like throwing sticks.
Ok, j'ai compris. Je dois attendre. Oh putain, j'ai réussi à tirer à travers les trucs. Ça.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Si tu veux.
Porra, você tá tentando fora.
Putain, mais tu vas crever, oui!
Dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Hop, je ramasse. Bam.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Ouais, oui, par contre, je vais récupérer des munitions parce que mine de rien, j'ai quasiment plus de balles. Alors lui de la 20-18. 18, ok. Ah, voilà. Mort munitions.
Acho que posso continuar.
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Munitions, munitions.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Est-ce que je vais apprendre encore de révélations incroyables?
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special.
Ah, ça alors.
There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah.
Fallujah? C'est une
Of
référence que
course,
j'ai pas.
they were headed my way.
Il est là-bas. Wait. Oh putain, mais ça sert à quoi de me faire un ralenti quand je dois faire le mouvement où je me casse le bras? Évidemment, ils me remettent avec le flingue alors que j'avais la mitraillette en main. Bordel! Bam, 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 bam.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Ah, ils ont l'air d'avoir plein de cette arme, justement.
About the only friend I had left in that town.
Alors maintenant, c'est par où je vais.
I saw the elevator doors were open.
Un ascenseur, comme à la fin du premier.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
En même temps, quelle idée, prends l'escalier.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there's no point in putting it off any longer.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi je peux pas tirer avec cette arme quand... Qu'est-ce que c'est? J'ai un problème avec cette arme, c'est quoi ce bordel? Meurs. Ah putain. Ok, j'aime pas du tout cette arme. Ok, c'est bizarre cette visée de merde là. Venez, je me suis caché. Venez, ouvrez la porte. Ah, et il a un fusil automatique, génial. putain, j'ai pas le temps de charger, quoi. Merde. Oh non, faut que je me la retape. Il faut que je dise ça, quoi. Cette baston, merde. Putain, mais tu veux crever, oui. T'es pas mort encore. Oh putain. Oh bordel.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Est-ce qu'il y avait un plan à la base, à part justement foutre le sbeul comme ça? Ouais.
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Ah, c'est pas déjà le cas. Sa tête casse le verre.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Dans la tête.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas des antalgiques?
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Ah. Ah putain, j'ai plus de balles dans celle-là. Je peux pas juste péter des trucs là.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Et c'est reparti, j'ai encore perdu. Parce que... Ah ok, bon.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
C'est le... Ah, c'est l'albinos. Albinos ou bug de texture? C'est vous qui votez. je suis mort. Non mais avec un flingue, je suppose.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Putain, mais j'ai fait 3 pas hors de ma cachette et j'ai été niqué. C'est dégueulasse. Je peux pas faire un pas sans me faire niquer par ces trucs en one shot. Quoi. Dégueulasse. Ça y est. Je l'ai enfin fait comme le jeu avait envie que je le fasse. Putain mais crève!
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Ok. Énorme. Tactical gear, tout ça.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone, like so many times. It was a little late to be thinking about precautions, but something told me this shit show was barely through the warm-up act. It was time to get out of that circus before any more clowns showed up. Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
Dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi. Ah mais... Couché, connard. Reste couché. qu'est-ce que... Ah putain de bug.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do
Dude.
outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Nom de Dieu.
Me dê cobertura!
Meurs, saloperie.
Atingido no braço! Tudo que você tem é que...
Sans déconner. Le mec est tombé à terre 2 fois, je lui ai mis un coup de shotgun en pleine poche et il trouve le moyen de faire de la merde. C'est hallucinant.
Tem certeza que quer
Va te coucher, toi. Va te coucher.
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Arrête. Changez. Non.
Do you even see what a joke you are?
Crève, saloperie.
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
This is where it ends! Give Rodrigo my regards! You were doing so well! You had to go and spoil it! think you're not dead already?
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
What are you hoping to achieve here? You're even crazier than I thought! I'll think of you when
Sans déconner. C'est du verre.
This
Tire.
was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crasha Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Sans déconner. T'aurais tué Baker dès en arrivant dans le truc. T'aurais réglé
Check
ça.
the main
C'était
terminal.
simple.
I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Sans déconner.
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Oula, il y a un petit problème de mixage sur la voix du
So,
mec.
of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Oh.
Check-in. Come on, bastards.
Un petit Desert Eagle. même pas, il est où? Je le voyais même pas! Oh, le pixel du cul, quoi! Eh, grouille! J'ai plus de balle! Arrête la cinématique! Ok, il est où? Ça y est, je t'ai trouvé.
felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Vai em frente! Eu te dou guarida!
Toi, tu meurs.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. This was the back office. They'd be on their way to the nearby lounge.
Well, chaos and guns. I might have known you'd turn up.
Sorry. You heading home?
Oh, I am here to pick up my daughter, but I imagine she's stuck on the plane. What are you up to?
Et vous, vous faites quoi?
I don't know. Trying to make a difference. Giving back.
Yeah, that's what you call it.
Take care.
Yeah.
Judgment with a smile. You can't beat it. Nothing was happening back here. I had to get to where the action was.
Ah, c'est deux munitions différentes, ok.
The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were Ufe all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
pendant que j'appuie sur A pour me mettre à couvert, bordel.
Opened at the other end of the departure lounge. I'd rather not be blown up today.
Voilà, ça c'est chiant.
Maybe they were in the next terminal. I'd keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami. Terminal was down the escalators. didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. Something for the nerves. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. Trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Là, munitions, parce que finalement il y a besoin de beaucoup, tout ça.
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
C'est parti.
Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
putain, enfin.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass.
Je les ferai chier jusqu'au bout. Comme Seyar. Voilà pourquoi je n'abandonne jamais face à un adversaire. Pour les faire chier jusqu'au bout.
Sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
C'est parti.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me! Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Do you understand this place, Max? I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker. Ah!
Oh l'horreur. Oh putain.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism.
Attention, ceci est une critique des Américains, et c'est subtil, vous l'avez vu remarquer.
Some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Get in, Max! I'm in, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close! Look! There's a whole team of them! Eyes right! Come on, Max! They're gonna kill us! Take him out! I don't know how much more we can take!
That about sums it up.
We need to clear the runway! Of course they have their armored personal vehicle! Eyes front! I'm normally a behind-the-gas kind of cop!
Only I've been one of them too.
Come on! Don't give up! If he gets out of the country...
Don't worry. Border's closed.
Putain, enfin! Oh la vache!
That's them. Asshole. Their career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with. Whoa!
Bon, je dois avouer que comme boss de fin, c'était beaucoup plus agréable que les boss des deux premiers.
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison.
Non.
Let him suffer. Trust me.
Non.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a limp!
Comment t'es censé arrêter un mec comme ça en fait?
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation
Local
is underway.
justice.
Local residents expressed outrage, say they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny
Max
everywhere
Payne
else.
porte des tongs. Oh mon dieu, ça y est, il est un kéké de touriste. Sérieux? De la musique de merde? Aïe, ah que c'est fini. C'était Rockstar Vancouver. Voilà, on s'en fout du générique. En histoire, donc si tu fais une nouvelle partie, non. Défi histoire. Deux sur 3. Ah, d'accord, ça c'est les défis de l'histoire. Et donc il y a tout ça comme marbre à ramasser. 560 tirs à la tête sur 1000. Ça sert à quoi de faire ça? 150 tirs dans les jambes. « 25 véhicules détruits. Tir en aveugle. Je sais même pas comment on fait des tirs en aveugle. Ok. En étant allongé sur le dos. Sniper, ouais. 25 véhicules détruits. Solo en mode arcade, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ok. Terminer le mode mythe new-yorkaise pour débloquer. C'est quoi ça? Ah d'accord. C'est le mode arcade et tu peux refaire l'histoire avec différents trucs, etc. Ok. La boutique c'est quoi? Ok. Eh bien le chat, c'est donc la fin de Max Payne. Je vais donc m'arrêter ici, je vais donc dire au revoir à YouTube.